hello everyone. Yes, it's been a while. I've had a few family things going on and a few complications, but it's probably going to be all good after I get back from my vacation in mid-February. So after that, everything should be back to normal, one hopes. But anyway...
Yeah, one hopes, yeah.
One
that's
hopes.
how it goes.
In the meantime, we have been playing in No Man's Sky a little bit, and I've been exploring some other games, which has been really good fun too. And it's been great. I've learnt a lot of new things with my friends. Yeah, there we are.
Oh, yeah.
I've
we're always gaming.
Gone into the... Oh, my build camera's a bit janky, but never mind. Something weird happened with my settings. Need to play about with it again. What we're going to talk about is a couple of the things we've been doing. You know, like Zeno's got some really nice videos up to do with the Void. I think I've got one or two.
I don't know if it would be necessarily me with good videos, but it is about the Void. But they do exist, yeah.
They do, don't they? As we've found out through trial and error. It's not a good idea to do it when you're in an expedition and you only have one ship.
Oh no, that was fantastic. What are you talking about? That was the best decision we had during Beachhead. That was a horrible experience for both of us. We needed our ships exploding and walking 9 hours away, okay? That was perfect.
Yeah, it was fun, wasn't it, really?
That actually was not sarcasm. That was actually the genuine highlight of Beachhead. I hated that quest so much, or whatever it was called, expedition. I loathed it entirely.
I thought we were completely stranded with no ship, but Xenovia came to the rescue with the idea of going into the game file and getting a ship from one of our other saves and putting it into our Beachhead expedition. So we had the opportunity to get a really good ship early in the expedition, and that worked.
Well, I mean, I was trying not to hinder your experience, so I was like, trying to do a quick patch, you know, because it's like, yeah, I think I... we had fun with void walking, but we found that the only really negative to void walking is if you have a ship, you're void walking, and you put your ship in the void with you because you have a landing pad, you take off, and if there's caverns above you, guess where it's going to go? It's not going to go into the sky. It's going to go in that nearest cavern. And then you ricochet, and you just freaking explode, and everything's like, hey, that's freaking great. And dead.
It was a learning curve.
Yeah, Granny was able to get her stuff back by the time we got there.
Yeah.
No, you found your grave. You
I
found your grave
my
on the ground. Yeah.
That's
right.
It
was like...
Yeah.
It was a ship-related grave because it was on the planet.
That's right, but you couldn't find your grave because it was in the void somewhere.
Yeah, it was voided somewhere. God knows where it was. There's no way, because you have to recollect a ship inventory with your ship. If it's in the void, you can't fly there. That's a no-fly zone unless you park it there, but then you'll be right back in that cavern again. So
exactly.
Mine is a infinite loop of, just don't do that. That's what we're trying. That's the moral of the story. Just don't do that.
I never seen it before ever in No Man's Sky.
Well, yeah, but you don't hang. No. You finally are hanging with me, and now you're seeing everything at the same time.
I love it. New experiences in the game, and I keep having them, even though I've got like nearly 3,000 hours in the game now. It's like I keep finding new experiences. Like,
well, see, you probably would have ran out of it if you hadn't met me. You probably would have been like, damn, this game is kind of drab, but then also there's Zenobia just fucking everything. Yeah, I'm really good at that. I mess up everything.
You showed me a new thing that you could do with the game file, which is great. And I'd really like to talk a little bit about the game file, because I think, you know, there might be some confusion of how to get it and what it is and where it is. And I'm not a technologically equipped expert to make a video on it. Probably I could try, but you know.
She means tech savvy. She's not tech savvy.
That's the one.
Simple.
So basically, it's a download from Goat Fungus. There's a few creators that have done videos on that, and I think Beeblebum I think Captain Steve did one at one point.
Probably Cynical, because
Not
that
sure.
man is always
Yes.
doing, like, the technical parts of...
Yes.
So does Steve, but I think Cynical kind of dives more higher, you know...
I was about to mention that. Yeah, Professor Cynical's done one too. So if you want to see a really good video on how to get the game file and install it and everything, that's the place to go. I had a lot of fun learning, which Zeno showed me, is how to move your base.
We had to copy my bases from my original file that was corrupted and then, you know, moved it over. Of course, it is very much in shambles, but that's okay.
So this is the base that you've moved, Zeno?
Yeah, this is the original Veneeran base. This is Skardrovsa. This is its shambles.
When you moved this, it's on a different terraforming landscape, so everything's not quite in the right place. So that's the thing you need to take into account if you're going to move a base, which we're going to do. I'm going to move my sphere base, just the skeleton of it. I've started building it, so I've made a armature. I don't want to ever do another armature of that again because it took a long time. So I'm going to move the armature to another place where I want to build one of those, and then I can just continue with the build once I get the armature there. So what we need to do is go to the location where we want to build it.
Okay, Granny, let's go do the thing. Dead center.
That's the one. That's where we're going.
See, it's like Thor Tech or whatever. It's Tech
Galaxy.
Whatever.
I'm going to move the base that is in another game save file into this save file. Okay, and we'll show you the steps involved in that. And Zeno's got a video on this too. So, yeah.
What?
You've got a video on moving a base from the...
Oh, well, it's not a good one, but I do have one. It's not at all a perfect... I definitely go to other artists, okay, if you're going to do this. You watch my video and laugh about it, but... It will get you through this process, though. It will, but it's just, you know, it has my sense of humor.
So, first of all, I've got to delete this one, don't I?
No?
No?
Yes? I mean, are you trying to build there?
Well, somewhere here. So we're going to use that base computer. I'm just wondering, I might move it slightly, though. Yeah, I might put it...
Remember, it doesn't build at your new location. So if you actually want to adhere to that spot, you gotta rip out that computer, unclaim the base, re-put down the computer, claim the base to that new location.
Oh, it'll do it for this one, won't it? That's right.
Yeah, it's just how it works. It's just...
Oh, well, let's do that.
Yeah.
So
I guess it's good that you're doing it like this, so that if people go to this process, they're not getting confused on certain things.
Yes.
You know?
So let's delete this space because I'm going to move it slightly. Okay.
All of a sudden, a giant conspicuous jump cut. Okay, it was been 3 hours, but I finally found the very spot I wanted.
Yeah, that's the one. We'll have to do that. So...
Got it.
I'm sorry, I'm such a pain. A fuss.
That's great. I just see two things plop. Okay, done.
Here we go. Okay. That'll do it. That'll do it.
I think the only place... Huh. You know?
Save it. Awesome. Claim base. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty good, isn't it, that spot? Awesome. So now, I'll call my ship in. There we go. Okay, jump in and out.
Yep, and then just collapse the desktop.
Yeah.
Because I've actually tested it to do it in game. It doesn't work during game. No, it does not work during gameplay.
No. Straight to desktop. Okay.
Yep.
Save to desktop. Good. Into goat fungus latest game file save, and it is in the No Man's Sky save editor in the Windows batch file. Okay. And you need JavaScript to run this too. So we go to this, the one that we want, which happens to be in this same save, but you can pick them from any other save. It doesn't matter. Right. So now we go to bases and storage, and then we go into
Drop
here.
to SLE.
There it is. So I've chosen the base we want.
That's the one you want to replace it with a different base. So you hit desktop.
Desktop?
Well, for you specifically.
There we go.
Okay, now you click globe.
Globe.
Yep. And then you hit open.
Open.
And say okay.
Okay.
And then you go to main menu and save. And then log back in.
Menu and save. Save changes.
I see what you were doing. Yep. You only need... Yeah, it doesn't look like it does much, but it should have saved. Go ahead and log back in and see if your base is there.
Yeah. Okay. So, exciting. Fingers crossed. So you're restoring the base that you're replacing.
Well, you're restoring it as in you're using that file to restore a previous save onto a new base. Yeah, so.
Yes. Okay, get pirate. I'm using the Get Pirates save because I've reached my limit of base parts in my 256 file.
Okay. Granny.
So, I've got to go to you.
Yes.
Me.
Oh, I see it. It's drawing in. It's doing beautiful. Got it. You have a ball. I'm gonna go fall off of it.
Oh, not again. What I've done is, before I finished my globe base, I have transported the armature for it so that I can build it differently if I want to. There it is. Look at that. So if I want to experiment with my globes, then there we go. I thought it was going to be higher up than that, but that's okay.
What? It's high up enough? I mean, I actually fall on that one. That wasn't even off the globe. That was just off your freaking platforms.
So I can now go ahead and turn that into a globe by putting the windows, whatever I want to put on it, without having to build that armature, which took me a long time and quite a bit of swearing, to be honest.
Oh my god, you too?
Yeah, that was a bit of a mission. Do you think it's high enough up?
Don't worry, she's not talking between her teeth as she's gritting and bearing the pain of memories.
I was going to say something really dumb then. I was going to say, oh, I could have put the base computer up here to give it more height, but then this wouldn't have been here if I'd done that. But anyway.
You're good. You're good. No, I think like that. That's an organic mistake, not a...
No, I think...
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's going to be good because I've got various ideas in the way of finishing these things. And so now I can build as many as I like and experiment with them without having to build this part all over again. So that is an extremely handy tool to be able to use. I hope that was clear.
If not, you can watch my video, and if that doesn't work, then definitely go to Good Guys 3. He's going to be covering it soon.
Is there anything else that we want to talk about in our chat?
No, I think that about covers it. I mean, realistically, we don't know much about the new stuff. We can speculate, but everyone's been speculating. I speculate their Worlds Part 2 will eventually release. There you go. I'm all done.
If you want to see a good video on making that armature for the globe, Professor Cynical has one, and Beeblebub.
He's gonna be like, damn.
Beeblebum has one, a very good one. So both those guys have videos on this, and probably others, but honestly, I don't see why I need to make one on building this, you know, when there's so many good ones. But, you know, I might, just for the hell of it, you know. So, yeah, I'll go to my base computer and upload my base now.
Whereas I'm just throwing wads of paper and saying, boo, building in this game sucks. Just about it. Because if you actually can master it, it's actually a, you know, you could get beautiful results. I mean, gorgeous, but if you're like me, you're not going to want to deal with those mechanics. And you just build square housing and you're just happy. You're just happy that the wall's even there, lined up with something. It's great. It's freaking great. But it's funny watching her build. Like I said, it's magic. It really is.
I'll just call it globe /
You'll never find that portal, but yeah, you right.
What galaxy is it in?
I don't know. Thor Trek or Trek. That one.
Thoratic?
You know that.
I don't know.
Something like that.
Upload base.
Yeah, I don't know, Granny. Why do you be like this? I'll go up into space and let you know.
That's going to be awesome. Right. So maybe I should just save it as well to be on the safe side.
Okay.
You know, I'm weird like that.
Okay, so it's THORETTAC. He's like, I wasn't freaking ready. Dear God, I wasn't ready.
TTAC, thoracic.
Just go to the archive or that base computer real quick, and I'll just tell you how to spell it.
Base computer. Where is
Your
it?
base computer.
Oh my God,
there.
it's right there.
Right, I'm gonna have to give you the tutorial how to find your base computer. Look around, you know. Okay, just edit it.
There.
Yeah. Okay. Oh God, you gotta type all that shit. Okay. Go ahead and type all your stuff in again, and I'll tell you the name.
Spell it out.
Okay, and then THORE.
Yep.
TTAC. I think that's it.
Theoretic. It's not a hard one, that one. Isn't it unusual to have two archive buildings right near each other?
Oh no, I don't know actually. I don't know. You know,
I've never seen two right near each other like that before. Is there anything else to talk about in the granny chat?
Talk? No, I think we're pretty wrapped up. I'll be honest with you.
It was just.
I mean, we didn't. It was meant to be a brief episode. It was just kind of explain how to do save editor since I recently lost my file, and then she thought it was a good idea to show for other examples too. Besides, well, me, boneheading my way out of the fantastic 4-year-old save file, losing 42 galaxy, you know, that type of thing.
That kind of thing. So, yeah. Ooh, what's that
shit
planet?
happens. Luckily, I'm one of those ones who didn't have 10 billion ships, and
we should explore these galaxies now. Torrid planet.
Yeah, we have a lot more to explore.
Oh, we certainly do. We'll be at it for years.
Granny, even just one galaxy is years. What are you talking about?
I know, right? It's a bit mental. In
I
fact,
don't know where you're coming from that one, but yeah, I think it's already been years. I think it was pretty established.
radioactive planet, that's the one we were just on, I think. Yep. Yeah, so yes, it'll be a lot of fun doing these. So you're off to find a place for a base?
Oh, not a base. It's just a landmark, or AKA
Yeah.
it is still a base computer, but it's just enough just to say, hey, portal. That's it. You know,
Yeah.
as you know, I'm not a big base building person. I'm not a big ship collector. I'm not a big multiplayer. Once I have one thing, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm a real simple person in life. I really am. But I do like my content warning.
Was there anything you wanted to show?
I mean, other than just me rolling the film of me doing the world's most crappiest tutorial on how to do a save editor at the end, I mean, that.
Oh well,
Really...
I'll link your video in the description box.
Oh
Anyway.
yeah, absolutely. We usually do that anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, why? What happened? Shards from Atlas, mostly calm. Mostly? Mostly? What does that mean?
Mostly calm. That's an interesting one.
And I don't know if I feel okay with any of what was just said right there. Mostly? What does that mean?
Mostly calm. Well, it means, yeah. What does?
Don't you dare tell me it's mostly calm. Don't you do it.
Is calm relating to the weather or sentinels?
It's saying to weather.
Ah, well, it might have a storm occasionally, but not very often, maybe. Mostly calm.
Yeah.
Mostly friendly,
Mostly.
like in the Hitchhiker's
Yeah, you
Guide.
know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean. It just doesn't sound good, you know? Sounds like the opposite of good.
It does indeed. Well, then I might stop.
Wrap it up, guys.
This one up.
Thanks for tuning in.
What I think we should do in future episodes is, unless we've got a lot to discuss, maybe we should have a bit of a chat and then show something like this, you know. As long as it's a simple thing, you know. Well,
I'm pretty sure that's even why For Good Guys Free was, you know, like looking into it as well. Because, I mean, my file went to crap and he saw that I moved my entire base.
It's pretty cool.
That probably inspired him, you know, like anybody else. It's just cause and effect. But stay tuned, guys. We're gonna be having a guest star tomorrow for content warning. Believe it or not, another No Man's Skyer, but we're gonna be playing a different game.
I'll be playing that too. It's so much fun.
Content warning. Yep. Great game.
I'll see you later, dudes.
Bye.
Bye.